Good morning, welcome to Thursday's meditation. This meditation is all about loving kindness for ourselves and for others. And this particular meditation usually takes a lot longer than what I'm going to do today. What I'm going to do today is quite short in comparison to the length of time that you would normally spend on this. So what I'm going to ask you to do, there is 5 parts to this. I'm going to ask you to listen to the recording and then pause it on each section. There's 5 sections, and then spend at least 5 or 10 minutes on each section if you can. So it allows you to really feel through the heart centre and feel that loving kindness at each section. Okay, so we shall begin. So you can find yourself in a comfortable position. You might want to sit upright for this one. Just close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths just to bring yourself into a relaxed state. So just bringing yourself into this moment, into your space. And with each exhale, just feel your shoulders dropping away, just relaxing your jaw. And just being aware of anywhere else throughout your body that there is tension, where you might be holding tension. Just allow yourself to relax. If you're making fists with your hands, just relax your fingers. Let everything relax. Nice deep breaths. So as I say, this is a meditation for loving kindness, for unconditional love for ourselves and others. And to truly practice unconditional love, we have to start by loving ourselves just the way we are, which isn't very easy. It sounds easy, but it's not really. So how do we fully and unconditionally love ourselves? Well, firstly, we take our attention to the area of the heart centre. You can place your hand on your heart centre if you like, or you can just bring your awareness to there. So just feeling the heart centre. You may, even if you're used to opening these energy centres, you may want to feel like you've opened that chakra, that wheel, that havel. So allowing it to extend through the front and the back of the body. The colour is usually green, or some people prefer pink, whatever resonates with you. So keeping your eyes closed, and just take a moment focusing on the heart centre. Now just be aware as we speak an affirmation, some words, how this feels and if any emotions come up from there. So I want you to say, either out loud or to yourself mentally, may I be well, may I be happy, may all things go well for me. And really allowing the feeling of that to grow within. How does it feel to say that to yourself? May I be well, may I be happy, may all things go well for me. You may need to acknowledge any opposing thoughts that pop into your mind as you say that. You may find that there are thoughts of reasons why you shouldn't be happy or not be well. This may link to feelings of guilt or shame or of not being worthy. Is there an inability to receive love there? Are you struggling to get those words out? Continue again. May I be well, may I be happy, may all things go well for me. Continue to repeat that to yourself. Each time that you say that to yourself, allow that feeling to grow. And within that, what emotions arise? What feelings come to the surface as you focus on loving yourself? May I be well. May I be happy. May all things go well for me. Now, as I say, you may want to pause the video there to continue with that until you really feel that you've absorbed that loving kindness within yourself. As we move on to part 2 now, we take this loving kindness and compassion and we want to direct it towards a near and dear friend, someone that's really close to us. But we want to choose somebody who is within 20 years of our own age and somebody who is the same sex. Try and think about that person, the same sex of you as you and within 20 years of your age. The reason we do that is just to avoid any parental or romantic feelings to arise from that. So we just want it to be unconditional love for somebody that you can think of that fits that description. So just allowing yourself to hold that person now in your heart, and the feeling of the love that we're feeling for ourselves now goes towards this person. You may find that memories pop into your head of things that this person has done for you or things that you've done for this person. And we repeat the words that we said before, but this time instead of may I be well, you're saying may they be well, may they be happy, may all things go well for them. So hold that person in your heart. Really try to see them. Feel the joy in your heart. Feel the love radiate throughout your whole being for this person. And repeat again. May they be well. May they be happy. May all things go well for them. Really try to see that person. Again, you may want to pause the video here so that you can continue with that yourself for a bit longer, to allow that feeling to grow. As we move on now to the third section of this meditation. Now in this stage, we want to direct our loving kindness and compassion towards a neutral person, someone who we've not really got any sort of positive or negative feelings for, just somebody who's really neutral in your life, maybe an acquaintance. It might even be somebody that you have seen but you don't really know their name. It might be a neighbour or anybody. So just try and think of a neutral person. Focusing on this person and hold them in your hearts as you did with yourself and with your friend. And just let unconditional love flow towards them. And again, may they be well, may they be happy, may all things go well for them. And just try and feel the difference in how it feels to send unconditional love to somebody that you don't even know. How does that feel? This might not be new to you, this might be something that you've done before. But see how that feels. Holding that neutral person in your heart, feel the love for the unknown. As we know, by sending this loving kindness to somebody that we don't know, as we are all connected, you're actually sending loving kindness to yourself too. I sometimes like to make the neutral person not actually a person but a tree or a plant or something that you want to give loving kindness to, that you know is connected to you, even though you don't know them. May they be well. May they be happy. May all things go well for them. So again, you might want to pause here, this video, so that you can continue with that for about 5 or 10 minutes, if possible. Just focusing on that person. Now, the fourth part of this meditation, we direct our loving kindness and compassion towards what's known as an enemy. So somebody that you've had issues with in the past or right now, somebody that you don't get along with, someone that you really can't stand, or have had fights with previously. So it could be a relative, a friend, a colleague, anybody who has shown up in your life. It might be how you feel about them or how they feel about you, or it might be a mutual thing. Try to hold that person in your heart. Now, this one might take you a little bit longer than the others to be able to place that person in your heart, first of all. But this is a time where you can place that person in your heart and just allow acceptance and love to flow for them. And here we go. May they be well. May they be happy. May all things go well for them. It might take you a little while to be able to send that, but have a go. Really try to see that person in your heart. Accept them for what they are, for who they are, for what they've said, and send them this loving kindness unconditionally. May they be well. May they be happy. May all things go well for them. Now, this may bring up feelings, it may bring up memories of problems that you've had with this person. But remembering that pain is born out of ignorance. Ignorance can be forgiven. You may want to try and view things from this person's point of view. That might be really, really difficult depending on the situation that has occurred with this person. May they be well. May they be happy. May all things go well for them. Feel love and compassion unconditionally for this person. Because by holding on to that pain, it's not useful for you, it's not good for you to keep that held in there. And be aware of how that feels, to actually step outside for a moment and say, actually, I accept you and I send you love unconditionally. Again, you might want to pause the video here so that you can spend a bit more time working on that person, sending that love to this person. It is possibly one of the trickier ones out of all of them, so spend some time on it. Really think about that one. And when you're ready, we're going to line up these 4 people. So yourself, your friend, the neutral person, and your enemy. Okay? So try to see them all now. Still feeling that unconditional love towards all 4 of them. It needs to be so you've got them all lined up, and if you were asked to pick one over the other, you wouldn't be able to do so, because the love that you've given there is equal between all of them. See if you can do that. See if you can find that space of unconditional love. Our loving kindness radiates equally to all four: yourself, your friend, the neutral, and the enemy. Feel that building in your heart center. Take some deep breaths. And now see if you can extend that unconditional love out to all beings. You may even want to extend it out to all beings, all animals, all trees, all plants, all of life on this planet. Slowly it radiates outwards from ourselves towards everybody. So everybody from where you're sat right now, you may want to visualize it as an aura, if you like a colour that's leaving you, that surrounds the space that you're in right now. And then see it going further, perhaps to your neighbours or wherever you are, your colleagues. And then moving further and further into your county. See it extending further into your country. Extending into the whole of the northern hemisphere. Extending into the whole of the southern hemisphere. Unconditionally loving all. And as you do this, you realise there is no difference between ourselves and all other beings. We repeat, may all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings be well. May all things go well. May all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings be well. May all things go well. Expand that loving kindness to all beings everywhere, in all directions, in every space. May all beings be at peace, and may I be at peace with all beings. So now feel that loving kindness surrounding you and within you. Feel it within all aspects of your being, physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually. I'm going to leave you here now to just absorb that loving kindness, to feel that loving kindness. Take your time to work through this recording. Don't do it as quickly as it's been done today. I want you to spend at least 5 or 10 minutes on each section and see how that feels for you. You may want to try this regularly, on a daily basis perhaps, for a little while. Especially if you are struggling with guilt or feelings of shame, or feelings where you're having arguments with a particular person or people. If you're feeling any feelings of anger, frustration, where you don't feel there's the love there, this will help you to access that for yourself and to understand unconditional love. So I shall leave it there. I hope this video finds you well. I welcome any comments, likes, or anything you want to tell me about this video. It's absolutely fine. And I shall be back here again on Thursday. Blessed be.